Sarah, you look different today. You seem happy.
Huh. Is it that obvious? Okay. I'll tell you everything.
Today on Real English Conversations, love, dating, and all the vocabulary you need to talk about relationships. Welcome back to Real English Conversations. I'm William.
And I'm Sarah. Today we're talking about one of the most popular topics in English, dating and relationships.
If you've ever watched a romantic movie or a TV show in English, you've heard this vocabulary. But do you really know how to use it?
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to talk about dating, relationships, and even heartbreak, all in natural, everyday English.
All right, Sarah, you have to tell me. Something is going on. Come on.
Okay, fine. So, I have a crush on someone from my yoga class. His name is Daniel.
Wait, Daniel from yoga? And what happened?
So last Tuesday, after class, he asked me out. I was so surprised.
No way. So he asked you out. That's amazing. And what did you say?
I said yes, obviously. So we went on a date last Friday. We had dinner at this little Italian restaurant downtown.
Okay, details. How was it? Was there chemistry?
It was perfect. We talked for 3 hours and we didn't even notice the time passing. He's really funny and kind.
That's the sign of a good date, when time flies. Are you going to see him again?
Yes, we have plans for this weekend. I'm really excited. But there's one thing. He lives in Chicago and I'm here in New York.
Oh, so it could be a long-distance relationship. That can be challenging.
I know. It's not ideal. But let's not think about that now. We're only on our second date.
Okay, listeners, let's pause and look at the vocabulary we just used. These are super common expressions when talking about dating in English.
First, have a crush on someone. This means you have romantic feelings for a person, but maybe you haven't told them yet.
Next, ask someone out. When you ask someone out, you invite them on a romantic date. You can also say, "Would you like to go out with me?"
And go on a date. Notice we say go on a date, not do a date. That's a very common mistake for learners.
And finally, for this section, long distance. When your relationship is long distance, there's a lot of physical space between you and your partner. You know, hearing your story makes me think about my last relationship. It ended last year.
Really? I didn't know that. What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
It was also long distance. She was in London, I was here. We tried for a while, but eventually we decided to break up. It was a mutual decision.
I'm sorry to hear that. Breakups are never easy, even when they're mutual.
No, they're not. But it's been almost a year now and I think I've been able to move on. I feel much better.
That's really healthy. Moving on doesn't mean forgetting, it means choosing to be happy again.
Exactly. And maybe now I'll take some advice from you. Find someone and ask them out. Maybe at a yoga class.
Huh. Yoga is clearly the best place to meet people. I highly recommend it.
You know what? Maybe the distance thing wasn't the problem. Maybe we just weren't compatible. It's important to find someone who shares your values.
Absolutely. And communication is huge in any relationship, especially a long-distance one. You have to put in real effort. Okay, 2 more key phrases from that conversation. Let's look at them carefully.
Break up. This means to end a romantic relationship. You can say, "We broke up last month," or "They broke up after 3 years."
And move on. After a breakup, you need time. To move on means to accept what happened and start feeling okay again. It takes time for everyone.
Quick tip. We often say it's time to move on or "I've moved on from that." These are very natural in everyday conversation. Now let's practice all 6 expressions. Listen carefully and repeat after us.
I have a crush on someone.
He asked me out after class.
We went on a date last Friday.
They have a long-distance relationship.
They decided to break up.
It took him a long time to move on.
Quiz time. I'll describe a situation and you choose the correct phrase. Ready?
Question 1. Maria likes her coworker, but she hasn't told him. What do we say? A. She has a crush on him. B. She asked him out. C. She moved on.
The answer is A. She has a crush on him. She likes him but hasn't done anything about it yet.
Question 2. John invited Lisa to dinner to get to know her romantically. What did John do? A. He broke up. B. He asked her out. C. He moved on.
Correct. John asked her out. He invited her on a romantic date. Great job if you got that one.
Last question. After a difficult breakup, Emma started feeling happy again and stopped thinking about her ex. What do we say? A. She moved on. B. She broke up. C. She went on a date.
Yes, she moved on. She accepted the past and started feeling better. That's the right answer.
That's it for English 032. Today we covered 6 essential phrases for talking about dating and relationships in English.
We talked about how to have a crush on someone, how to ask someone out, and what it means to go on a date.
And we also learned long distance, break up, and move on. These are all incredibly common in movies, songs, and real conversations.
Practice tip. Try writing 2 sentences using these phrases. Use them to describe a story, real or imaginary.
Thank you for listening to Real English Conversations. See you in the next episode.
And wish Daniel and me luck. Bye, everyone.